I didn't even do anything wrong. All I did was hit continue. Yeah, look at that. Straight up the end. It's fucked up. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm on a different server today, as for whatever given reason, I was unfortunately banned from the other server. I wish I knew the reason why. Maybe they just didn't like me. I didn't even post the old video yet, so I know it's not because of that. Maybe they didn't like my IP or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to be checking out a couple of things here. Generally, at this point, we're pretty much just going to go with the overall same goals as we were before. Oh my god, thread. Right off the bat. It's pretty good. Yeah, but otherwise, we're just going to basically get restarting. For the most part, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything that I need done. For these kind of beginning aspects. And then I will see you guys here in a moment. A quick update for you all. In this moment I have made a hand axe, or a stone hand axe, excuse me. It takes you literally less than 2 minutes to do, as long as you can get enough material. Otherwise, you know, just get a bunch of long sticks, make them into small sticks, save one of those sticks, and then get that stone knife up and running. It takes you about 1 minute and 30 seconds or so to actually complete. Otherwise, I'll see you guys here in a moment as I continue to get more gear. Alright everybody, this took me about, I'd say about 15 minutes in order to fully complete. I got myself an improvised courier backpack and an improvised quiver. I used only what was on my person in order to do so. As you can see, I am missing some clothing. I needed the rags in order to complete the courier backpacking as well as the quiver, which is very easy to do. I'm lucky enough to find this thread that'll be useful later. However, I managed to get myself a 20-pound draw weight bow and about 7 arrows to work with, and as well as a stone axe. And otherwise, yeah, I'm pretty much all set and ready to go for the normal, you know, gameplay that I do. This literally takes about 15-ish minutes to do, not even 10 to 15. All you have to do is find a couple of bushes that are relatively close together, and get to crafting in the order of make sure to get this hand axe. First, cut down 1 or 2 of these big ass trees and take the long stick bundle that it comes with. Chop that sucker down. Create some rope. And next thing you know, after you chop your clothes up a bit, you'll have yourself a hand axe, a bow, a backpack, and some arrows to finish it off. Otherwise, we're going to move relatively slowly here. You know, for the most part. And we're going to try to head north, and we're going to move slow on the off chance that we come across an animal. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start moving toward the lake if I pick up on something. Or if I get to the lake. Well, I'll see you guys here shortly. Either way. Alright, so just a quick little hunter's tip. If you're running through the forest or in the snow winterland that I get to live in like a goddamn madman, and you are on the hunt for animals, I just want to take this time to tell you, don't do that. You're going to scare pretty much every animal you possibly can within a very large radius of you. Animals have great hearing, and they will hear you coming from a mile away. So, take your time. If you're hunting, not if you're traveling. Look for animals and their footprints, any signs they leave behind, to include droppings and other various things. Oh. So, now that we're closer by the lake, water sources are, at least in real life, a very common thing that where animals are going to be hanging out. So that's why I kind of chose this lake to kind of walk around, look for general signs of animal activity. And most of the time, you're going to be hearing these guys before you actually see them. So, as we're walking around, we're going to be listening for those audio cues. Okay, so I believe I heard something. Not entirely too sure what. Sounded like some sort of large crowing. Things along those lines, kind of coming from this direction. So I'm going to walk that direction, kind of along this trail, or at least along the side of it. Occasionally, I'm going to hold down R and B or right mouse button, so that way I can kind of identify if there's anything nearby that I can further track. Otherwise, see you guys in a moment. Gotta keep those calories up. I see a bird right there. Yeah. It's a good sign. Seeing your bird kind of confirms that general wildlife is around. And if I'm lucky, I can take one of them out. Or not. Just gonna keep an eye on him. I missed. Unfortunate. I'll stay in the area. I killed that bird and I guess the game didn't like it. They were like, whoa, 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 whoa there, Mr. fucking marksman. Calm down. Yeah, my game like straight up froze when I killed this bird. The game did not like that. Not one bit. But, as you can see, that is a successful kill. And yeah. Easy as that, we get ourselves a bird. Alright, well, we're fed. For the moment. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This bitch was fast, man. Holy shit. Thankfully, she wasn't a big beefy one. Nothing. Of course. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. Yeah, he's close. I'm switching to first person here. Okay. Nothing's been heard recently, so I'm going to stay still for about a minute. Now I'm going to scan my general environment to see if he's moving around or if he'll make another audio cue before I continue hunting. There it is. Be patient while hunting. They will make noise. Yeah, it takes a while, but that's okay. Now what I'm currently worried about is that there was 2 separate howls at the same time, which is a pretty heavy indicator that these guys are working in a pack. Now if it's in the open, should be relatively okay if I can get a shot in at a good distance. Distance is going to be key to hunting a wolf. I'm going to stop. I'm going to look and listen now that I made it a little further. It's going to get up a little bit ahead of this ridge here. Middle of C2, guys. If you want wolves, middle of C2. Apparently that's where I'm finding them. Now apparently, wolves were added in the recent update. And they are pretty smart, according to the post that I read. So I'm a little nervous about trying to take these guys on. As you can see once again as I've moved, I'm waiting and I'm listening. I don't want these guys to sneak up on me. I want to sneak up on them. Okay, so it's coming from that direction. When you hear a noise, these wolves are moving fast, man. When you hear a noise, quickly hold down right mouse button if you're hunting. You can actually use that to zero in on their location and their general direction. Me doing that, I was able to determine that they were closer to that safe zone. So I'm just going to pick up the pace a little bit, or else it looks like I might not catch them. I'm still going to move at a relatively slow pace, as such you can see here, just for example. There it is. I'm a little closer, you can tell by the sheer loudness of. I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit. I want to try and gain some ground on these guys. Wolves are very quick. Right, that's a separate one. Looks like they've moved away from one another. But they're really moving. I'm going to try and pick up the pace a bit. Alright, when you come over ridges, stuff like that, please do not sprint over them. At that point, take your time, take in your surroundings. Could run right on top of the beast that you're hunting, and you're going to be at a severe disadvantage unless you have an actual gun. Oh, ain't that interesting? Are you the thing making the noises? Someone's making a weird noise over there. That is a boar. I wonder if the boars... I did read on a post that sometimes boar make wolf noises. Sometimes goats do as well. Yeah, see, that sounds absurdly close. And yet there's a boar right there. I'm gonna stalk the boar for the time being. This guy doesn't seem to notice that I'm here, or he just doesn't care. Those horses figured it out. I need a headshot. Shit. I thought that was a headshot. I thought I got him. Alright, now that I've injured him, I can keep track of him. I'm going to go ahead and keep pace with him. Let's continue the hunt, I guess. Is that a goat? Where'd it go? Goat's a bit easier to kill. Where are you, little goat? Somewhere over here. Apparently so was a wolf. Okay. I guess I'm on the hunt for a goat now. Somewhere over this way. There he is. I see you. Alright, we just gotta sneak up on him. You can hold it. You can hold it. You can hold it. Need to get as close as possible. Okay. Seems like good enough. Oh! Yes! Oh, that was beautiful. That's what I should have did to the damn boar. See that? Got two in the rear. And then I don't know if you saw that third shot or not, but I fucking got him right in the fucking back of the skull, which was absolutely pristine. Alright guys, we are all finished up here. More wolves over in the distance. But hey, look at this. I managed to get myself some new fancy gear, to include a goat skull hat, an animal skin jacket, and all of this steak. And as well as fat, all very high in calories. Something very important for a hardcore survival server in general. However, this is where I'm going to leave it off today. If you enjoyed today's content and you want to learn more about how to survive in hardcore without going into the cities and how to hunt properly, go ahead, hit that subscribe, leave a like, comment down below what you think, or if you want any additional tips and tricks on how to hunt. Just remember, stay quiet, listen for those audio cues, follow those cues, and at one point, you're going to either run into tracks or the animal itself. Have yourself something silent and ready to go so you don't scare off all the other animals. Obviously, I recommend the bow. But that's where I'm leaving off. If I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.